Hello, 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 and welcome back to another live stream. Happy Friday, everyone. It's finally Friday. Yay. Which means weekend, and which means one more week left. Huzzah. Yay. Well, one more week left, and then Oh, actually, no, it's Friday, which means this weekend I have to go and do stuff and be an adult and pay bills and shit. I don't want an adult. Can I skip the adulting? You just not have to deal with going outside. Pretty sure it's raining every day. Surprisingly, it's raining Sunday. Great. Sunday's when I was gonna do stuff, and Sunday's the day it's gonna rain. Yay. God damn it. I mean, I could try to record and edit everything quickly on Saturday and maybe do it Saturday, the stuff Saturday. We will see. But either way, hope you're all having a lovely Friday. Game Awards were yesterday. I finished watching them yesterday late at night. I wasn't that late, but relatively late. After the stream, finished watching them. They were good. Lots of games I'm excited for. Larian, whose game I've played all the games of. I played Original Sin 1, which is one of my all-time favorite games. 2, played it. Baldur's Gate 3, played it. I'm looking forward to their next one. My favorite game 1? It's a lot of people's favorite games. Not just mine. Welcome in, Blue Stinker. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Yeah. It's a really good game. It won 9 awards. There's a reason. I kept saying, like, it is a really good game. Just genuinely. It is. It might end up being my favorite game of all time. It's definitely up there. Was it really their first game title? Yes. It's not the first game they've ever worked on because they all have experience working on like Ubisoft and other well, not everyone, right? The writer's first title ever, the composer's first music ever in terms of like on a game, but like, yeah, as a studio, that is their first title. So yeah. You just need to have a vision. A vision that, you know, other people want to see as well. And damn, it was a good vision. The music was amazing. The story was amazing. I even got spoiled, incorrectly spoiled on part of the story. And I was expecting something to happen that never did, which changed how I was looking at stuff. But even then, despite that, I still absolutely love it. I planned it. And before, it was like, out of recent games, like Horizon Zero Dawn was my very recent game. And this, I think, is better than Horizon. And I love Horizon Zero Dawn. The second one was all right. Mechanically, it was better, but the story, I like the first one more. It's like Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2. I like the first Divinity Original Sin story more than the seconds, but I like the mechanics because they obviously have gone better in the second one versus the first one. Thankfully, this last one's probably going to be even bit better because mechanically it's going to get even better from Baldur's Gate 3 as well. So, looking forward to that. But it will be a very long time before they do make the game. Not many new types of games, kind of recycling things from the past. What do you mean? What do you mean by new types of games? Every type of game has pretty much been made. There's not new types of games before as well. Even Expedition 33 is not a new type of game. It is a turn-based game. It's a turn-based game that just happens that you also have QTEs basically. But right, all the mechanics have existed. It's just they've been put together differently. All the demos were demons this and demons that. Good. I'm okay with this. I felt for once I was more of the demographic than compared to usual, which is great. I'm okay with this. I felt like this time around, more than half of the games, or not more than half, probably half of the games were finally like things that I would be interested in compared to normally, which is like 5%, maybe like 2 games. It's like, okay. Finally some games that I'm like, you know what? I want to play those. I don't know if there's a list of all the games. All games announced at Game Awards 2020. There's probably a list. Everything announced. Is it? Yeah. Yeah, we can take a look at this real quick. Hey, Leah, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. It's crazy they announced Conquered 2 after Conquered 1 did so well. Which game are you referring to as Conquered 2? I think I have an idea of which one you're talking about, but that a lot of people were like saying, look, it looks kind of like Concord. I think it was the last game that they showed. A lot of people were like, this looks a lot like Concord. This is the one I'm looking forward to the most. And it was like one of the first ones they showed. Freaking Divinity. I love Divinity. Divinity is so good. Larian is so great. It's one of the few developers that'd be like, please take me, please. I'd love to work for you. Larian. You say the word. I'm willing to take a little pay cut. Hey, Strange Key, welcome in. How's it going? You're doing well. Resident Evil, I mean, cool. But it looked cool. I'm not gonna play it, but I'll probably maybe watch someone play it. Tomb Raider. I used to play the Tomb Raider games. The Tomb Raider games were always fun. I think the last one I played, I never finished. Because I think I was streaming it or making videos of it, and I lost interest because people lost interest. I got just demotivated, so I never finished it. But I genuinely enjoy all the like somewhat recent Tomb Raider games I played. I think they were all great. So if they're bringing that back, I'm all for it. Control I've never played. I have Control. I think I got it in one of the packs. I've never played it, but I hear good things about it, so maybe I'll eventually play it and grab that as well. It looked pretty cool. Sorrows. Which one was this? Oh yeah, Sorrows looked cool. It looked cool, but I don't know if it's my kind of game. Like this, the shooting gameplay and the dodging, I feel like I would be absolutely terrible at this game. Control was good. Yeah, everyone said the Control was good. I have it on Steam. I just never played it. Probably should. But now, freaking Expedition 33 update came out, so I need to play that at some point, maybe this weekend when I have time. If I have time, because I need to do adulting this weekend. Mega Man. Honestly, I've never played Mega Man, so this wasn't that exciting, but Lego. I've never played any of the Lego games, but they always seem silly and fun. Diablo 4 expansion. That's a tough one. Adulting, yeah, especially one of the adulting things, Leo, is me jump starting my car, and the other adulting thing is giving someone else thousands of dollars. So it's losing money and having to deal with a dead car. So neither one is good. So yes, adulting. It sucks. I don't know if I want to revisit it. It depends how much the expansion is. We'll see. Street Fighter, don't really care about, but it was a cool trailer. Don't care about the Star Wars stuff. Phantom Blade Zero looked cool. I would need to see, like, what it's more gameplay of it, but the trailer was interesting. Don't care about the Nintendo Switch 2. Oh yeah, the Gang of Dragon looked freaking awesome. So it looks, yeah, it looks like Yakuza, but it also looks like God, what was the game that I really enjoyed? There was a game that I remember playing. There was only ever one of. That was like Hidden Dragon. No, it's not Hidden Dragon, but like I couldn't. Sleeping Dog. That was it. Sleeping Dogs. Yes, that was the one I was thinking of. Gang of Dragon looks like Sleeping Dogs, and I have played Sleeping Dogs, and it was such a great game. So if Gang of Dragon is anything like Sleeping Dogs, I'm gonna be excited. Sleeping Dogs, highly recommend that game. The Warlock Dungeons and Dragons thing, I didn't understand what the game was. Like, cool pictures, but there's no gameplay, so... But I like D&D, so I don't know. We'll see. But they've never made a game themselves. We will see. That one could fail horribly. Force 3, don't care about. High Guard, don't care about. Total War Warhammer 40k is interesting. I've only played, I think, one Total War game, maybe two, ever. And this seems like really cool. So I might play this. We'll see. Yeah, do not care about Invincible Versus. Not my thing. Don't care about this one. Shooters, don't care. The No Law one was kind of interesting, if I recall. Like, it just seemed like you're just playing a badass, and he could kick. He could really kick. And I don't know if you could do melee in this game, because he sometimes has his fists out and he can kick. Then I'd be open to playing this game. If it's guns only, okay, maybe we'll see. But if melee is an option, I'll probably look into No Law. Like John Wick, I've only ever watched the first movie, so proud. If they ever remake Sleeping Dogs or make a second, it's going to be monumentally hyped. Yeah, I don't know how well it did because it never got a sequel. But yeah, Sleeping Dogs was such a great game. Ace Combat, I'm not a demographic with that. 007, like when I was a kid, I played 007 games. Agent Under Fire, I had like several 007 games. They were all fun. They were all very different from this. So, maybe I revisit it. Marvel Rivals, I don't play. Don't care about. Lord of the Fallen 2. Yes, I'm 17 and older. Unfortunately, I'm old. This looked cool. This Lords of the Fallen. I've never played Lords of the Fallen 1, to be fair, so I don't actually know what to expect. So, but this seemed really cool. I have no friends, so moving on. Neo 3, I never played any of the Neo games. I heard Neo was basically a Souls game that is just very very Japan centric. That's how I understood Neo as. I could be wrong on what the actual game was like, but that's why I understood it from like Neo 1 and what it looked like. Don't know, don't care. This one looked terrible. As in like terrible for me, like this is not my thing. I don't know what this is. Free Shepherd is not much of a game for what I could see, for me. Covenant of a Chicken Foot. I thought at some point they're gonna say this is Baba Yaga, which is like that Russian folk. I want to say, because her house has chicken feet. So, oh yeah, John Wick. Yeah, her house has chicken feet. So I thought maybe if she's like, you know, a witch or something, and she has chicken feet, maybe it's gonna be like, but no, it's just Covenant of the Chicken Foot. I don't know. It could be entirely not related, or maybe it's part of the story and they're just not going to reveal it in the story. I don't know. Decrepit was an interesting one because I didn't fully understand this one, because this is first person. It's a first person like horror game, which honestly looks really weird because it's not a VR game from my understanding. But I'm very much a third person player. Like, I like third person. So this feels like real weird. So I probably won't end up playing it. Even if, I don't know. Probably. It's also horror, so it's just less likely for me to play. Guild Wars 2, you can skip that. I played Guild Wars 2 at launch a little bit, and then I stopped because you need to group up with other people. I didn't want to do that. Skipping through that. Do not care. Warframe, cool. Maybe one day I'll play Warframe again. When is the last time I played Warframe? I know it's been very long, but let's check Steam. Wuthering Waves, Hitman World of Assassination. I watched, who made the video? I forget whose video I watched. With a new Hitman game, you were assassinating Eminem's alter ego, and it's just, I don't know, like, it just seemed so stupid. Like, the games all like seemed the same, but the the target and the theme of it seemed really stupid. I'm sorry. But that was just the Eminem one. So you have to assassinate Slim Shady, who's the alter ego of Eminem, and Eminem hires you. I don't freaking know. Didn't really care much for this stuff. What was Ontos again? Oh yeah, this one was interesting. This one kind of reminds me of what I saw of like BioShock 3 combined with some maybe Prey? I don't know. I say that like I've played either one of those two games. I haven't. But this one seems kind of interesting. Ontos. So maybe on that one. Racing game, don't care. This one, don't care. Soulframe looked cool. I don't know anything about this game, but this gave me pretty much nothing, so I don't know what this game is at all. I need gameplay. I don't know what this is. All I know is it's Battlefield Red Sex. I don't know why the sex is red, but it is. If you want to have some red sex in Battlefield, that's you play that for free. Soulframe is from DE as well. What is DE? It's not close to Bioshock Infinite. It's Souls-like. Oh, interesting. You personally prefer blue sex? Yeah, I get it. Hey, I welcome in. Could be during menstruation. Digital Extreme, see people that made Warframe. Ah, got it. Well, I didn't hit play on this. Why are you playing? Oh, stop it. Why are you? This is just an ad. Okay, well, I guess that was it. Wasn't there another one? What happened to the shooter that they showed at the very end that he seemed very excited about? That looked, and people were just making fun of it, looking a little bit too much like Concord. I'm not a Resident Evil guy. I've never played a single one. It's just a horror game. I don't really do horror games. But a lot of games that potentially I will play. So, well, a lot of games for me, I should point out. But the main one is, of course, at the very beginning. Right there. God, that was the best trailer too. Jesus Christ, it's so good. The best trailer, and the fact that it's Divinity. Ah, Larian, hire me. They're using Unreal Engine. Do you need PCG? Do you have PCG in your system? I could learn it. You made a parallel project while working on your main project? What? You play as a single tower against hordes of enemies. I mean, that sounds like a... Yeah, that sounds like a tower defense, yeah. All you have to say about Resident Evil is, since when does Leon look hot and not like a milk boy? I don't know, but I don't really know Leon, to be fair. But from everything I remember seeing of Leon and people talking about Leon, he looks the same, no? This is the new one. This is Resident Evil Village. I mean, he looks just a little more mature. I feel like he's just older and more scuffed up and better quality. I don't know. I won't be playing it, that's for sure. That's just straight up horror game. I'm not playing that. Cursed Leon memes? What do you mean? Also, if you guys haven't seen my community post or Twitter post, I did a thing for Sunday's tutorial. Is it gonna... There you go. There you go. Get a moment. Load in. Yeah, I did a thing. So, you know my little example test that I was showing? What? Why is it so framey? Oh, it's because of streaming and everything else, probably. Would help. But this is an infinitely generating world. And this is a landscape. Which is why there's grass, like landscape grass on here, and BCG trees. Which, you know, all has collisions and stuff. But yeah, this is all infinitely generating. Yep. I can run forever and ever and ever, and literally I will never run out. He just generated more. So forever and ever and ever, it's impossible for me to quote unquote run off the map because it is an infinite map. It continues on generating forever and ever and ever. You're possibly surprised about Silent Hill Forte is less just this body horror stuff and actually build an atmosphere. On some parts, it even reminds you of Fatal Frame. I haven't played, so I wouldn't know. So I'll take your word for it. Is it generating the ground? Yeah. It is also generating the ground. Oh, the ground is landscape. It's just spawning landscapes. It has slight issues with my current setup. As you can see, trees are kind of in the ground here because that's where I have a little bit of overlapping with the landscapes. But that's why that was like that. So, but yeah, this is infinite. And yeah, tutorial coming Sunday. I remember yesterday, day before, when I was showing off the little demo with just some trees and stuff. You guys are like, "Oh yeah, you should totally generate the platform." I'm like, yeah. That was the plan. Hey, everybody, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. So now it's completely infinite. And if I eject and I go unlit, there it is. See? It's partitioned. Well, it's PCG partitioned to SideGen, which isn't world partitioned. The actual level isn't partitioned. This is using PCG. But all I did was take one landscape with an auto material. You can see there it repeats, right? I didn't even rotate it. I was like fly up enough. See, right? So it's a little bit of overlapping, but is it performant? Probably not right now. I don't know. My job isn't to make it performant. My job is to show people the tools. Right now it's at 40. But I'm also using tons of grass that is just spawned across a massive area. I don't know how much of that performance is the grass. So, no.
Game halted so Twitch to keep the lights on and the layoffs coming.
Anyway, that was my that was my little demo for Sunday. GPU grass, you know why you have to spawn it at runtime to have it work? Because that's the point of GPU. That's the whole point of it. This isn't GPU grass. This is just the grass of material grass stuff. If you at one point would turn around, would you end up in the same tile, or does it get unloaded and new one generates so that basically have a Legend of Zelda Lost World was experience? It's seeded. So yeah, you turn around, you can go back, but you'll have the exact same experience going back as you did forward. Yeah, it's all seeded. Hey, guys, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. So, yeah. That was my demonstration of this. So yeah, I don't know how expensive like this grass is, or how expensive like all this is. But the point is to show people that this can be done and how you would do it. Would I recommend it? That's debatable. But people have asked, how do you do a infinitely generating setup? And so I'm going to show them how to do an infinitely generated setup. Making it performant or better, that's not, at that point, that's on whatever, whoever's implementing it and wants to use it in whatever way. I show the tools. How the tools end up being used is not up to me. Cardgrass, pretty cheap. I don't know if that's Cardgrass. What is the social crap? Why is this even open? What do you find? I'm in Unreal Engine. Why the shit is this? Seriously. Just. Oh yeah, I was looking up Warframe. I played Warframe in 2018 last. So it's been a few years. There are definitely cards you could see the bounds. And maybe. But do they have world position offsets? And that is expensive, especially when you have it on such a large area across multiple landscapes. (2018) 294.1 hours, 141 achievements apparently out of 193. Considering I haven't played in that long, that's not very many achievements I haven't gotten. No. Can I sort these? No. I caught 10 fish. Play for 100 hours and missions in total. I guess I high-fived. Well, has been at it. Dude, I remember when Fortuna came out, or was coming out. Dude, I listened to that song so many times. The Fortuna song is so good. That we all live together. Here, I'll link that song. Like, I was listening to that as a ball because it was such a good song. Go listen to that. Well, position offset probably had a setup that it gets turned off at a distance. I mean, maybe? I don't know. I just downloaded a free auto material from Fab. I have no idea what's set up on it at all. So. Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I watched the entire Streamer Awards. It was definitely something. It was definitely something. As always, the amount of drama that follows that is bigger than the event itself, in a sense. Solo Rail song's really good too. I don't know that one. They did a great job. Yeah, it was good. I mostly feel bad for Cutie because her point is to bring people together, as she says, and I believe her. But I think every year it does tear people more apart than brings them together. What's the streamer awards? It's streamers giving streamer. Well, it's not streamers giving streamer awards. It's hosted by Cutie Cinderella. You know, Ludwig, another big streamer. That's his girlfriend. And she hosts the streamer awards where you can vote for favorite streamers in whatever category. Sleeping in the cold below. I've not heard of it. So most of it going, who is this? I think I don't know many people there, but I think I know the majority of people. Oh, maybe half. It's a sea shanty. Oh. I feel like the sea shanties I've heard are all the same one, like the same melody. It's just they've changed the words for something else. It's always just parodies of one song. That's the only thing I've ever heard for sea shanty. Just one song that's been parodied and changed the lyrics off. We are rebuilding this. Well, by rebuilding this, we're redesigning this to be multiple parent-child things. Instead of having it all in one, it's going to have one main one that does certain stuff and then children of that. So. Sad to see Twitch trending towards the reality show streaming. Dude. So Twitch isn't trending towards reality show streaming. Twitch is trending towards the sewer. Let's be realistic here. You know, I'm streaming on Twitch, but if it ever went, like, it should have, in my opinion, never put in non-gaming content on Twitch. That's what killed Justin TV, if I remember correctly, which was the predecessor to Twitch. If they wanted to do non-gaming content, they should have just made a separate website that is also owned by them. Like, they can have like a secondary website where this is gaming only and this is non-gaming only, and just did that. I think that would have been like. I never watched Justin TV, to be clear here, Guts, but I am up to date on that knowledge, somewhat. Paranormal Activity streams in New York sewer systems. Oh wait, what is that? That's a talking turtle. Weird. Michelangelo? Is that you? Never heard of Justin TV? That is the predecessor to Twitch TV. Twitch.tv. Nope. Okay, let's, I'm gonna close other tabs. So our goal today is to clean this thing up into multiple. We have one that does card unlocks, that when we get a card, when we unlock a card, one is for the shop. So we're gonna need to, yeah, split this up. So, can I not create a child widget here? Why can I not right click and create child widget? Because card unlock, this is just deck card, I know. Because what you could do is just go in here, right? And just go to graph, class settings, and then you just change it here. You just type in what you want here. And then, bam, there's your parent. So I don't know why you can't just right click and create child here. It is the same thing. But you can't. And you have to go into the graph class settings and you have to do it here. I feel like that's unnecessary steps. Man is asking for a common user experience across all tools. I know. I'm insane. I can't believe I would ask for such a crazy thing. Now that this is the child, we can change this one and also call this. So this one going to be shop. Okay. So let's start tearing this apart. Let's open all of this. Yeah. In C++, the experience is the same. Really? As this? You can't just... I mean, in C++, everything is more difficult. You have to type things, to be fair. Right? Just the fact that you should type things is just... I mean... I need to be able to just do everything on a mouse. Okay? If I cannot do everything on a mouse, it has failed me. I always need one hand free. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Okay. Do I have anything in here that would constitute not being able to put this into a function? No. Good. Which means I can just take this thing and then we'll just paste it here for now. I'll paste it here. Doesn't intersect. And paste it here. Such why? I don't think such about it. I don't know what you're talking about. You have to understand, Blue, he is a thinking man. He needs one hand free to stroke his beard while thinking about the other one executes. Yes. I gotta twiddle my mustache with one hand. So now that I have that there, what I'm gonna do is kill everything here. Alright, just gonna kill all of this. And then make a new function. You know what? And undo till I have just one from either of these. Collapse to a function, so that way I have these as inputs. And it's going to be on card selected. The input pin 1 is selected card info. And the second one here is the card reference. So basically, we're just going to leave this in the main one. And then the children, I can override on card selected. And we do it here. Only thing, so we're not gonna need all this, all of this, all of this. And then, so this is not the shop, right? This is the deck card. So it's gonna go into false automatically. So this entire top section, we're killing on this one. Did not grab extra by mistake. Okay. And now we can just do this. Make it nice and pretty. It won't change the actual logic. All it'll do is make things nicer. So that. Okay. So this is not the shop. And then, oh, hold on here. If it's not the shop, because this is the shop only, we don't do this because this is the shop only. Buy. And here, which is the shop, we do the other stuff. And then we have a wonderful time. That's right. So this is the shop, so it's not going to do any of this bottom section. I'm going to kill this bottom section because it's a bottom, and we don't like bottoms here. There's a top only area. Only tops allowed. Homo? What does that have to do with homo? What? What? What is the connection there? Hold on, no. I feel like you're being one by saying there's a connection between the two. There's no connection between the two. Don't make stuff up. Okay, and on this one, we are always doing this, so we don't need to check if it's the shop. So the whole thing of checking if it's the shop is going to go away. That variable is pretty much going to go away. I'm pretty sure. Hey, Nevin, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Can you explain a little how exactly you are using the game manager? Like, how do you handle all the data, or is it just random for now? What is the game manager? Or what do you mean to handle the data? I'll answer as soon as I understand the question. Resources values what things are used and what are not. I mean, you just save your variables. Bottoms are gays who receive the love, and tops are guys who give the. But both people are gay in that relation. I don't. What? That makes no sense. What do you mean bottoms are gay? Well, if you're in a gay relationship, one is the top, one is the bottom. What do you mean bottoms are gay? One of them is on top. They're both gay. That makes no sense. Listen, I'm listening. Both are gay. So the top is gay and the bottom is gay. This was having a gay relation is. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that's only the case. Yeah, so that doesn't matter. It's still both gay. Both are gay. Yeah. It makes no sense. It doesn't matter. And I'm pretty sure, most likely, it goes the other way around as well. You don't like bottoms here? Yeah. But it has nothing to do with being gay. You store the variables in a game instance or another blueprint? Well, you store it in a save game if you want to save permanently, or in a game instance if you want to save temporarily. This is just normal save out search, saving variables in Unreal. Your save game, and this is game instance. That's the built-in way in Unreal to save stuff. That was the joke. You take it. You take what you said and put it out of context. Ah, I see. Okay. That's why I didn't understand the context. Now it all makes sense. Okay, so this again needs to go into the other stuff. And this needs to happen on construct. Okay. This is not the shop, so we're doing the false here. So we're getting rid of all of this, and we're doing this one. I mean, honestly, we just keep this. Ooh, does the order matter here? Do I do this? This should happen. This should happen last. So maybe I should put this into a function. Child construct on construction additions. Let's put it in here. And that way we have it exactly where we want it, but only for what we need. Hey, Riley, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. You're doing a research project. You're asking game devs questions about visual scripting. Do you see it being used more widely in the future? It's already being used widely. My entire game is visual scripting. I don't know how to code. Expedition 33 that has won multiple awards just yesterday, including Game of the Year and 8 others. They've even said they've used primarily blueprints. I feel like already it is being very widely used. Outside of Unreal Engine, outside of Unreal Engine, I don't know any other place where something of this detail even exists. If you could point to one game engine that has a system equivalent to blueprints, I would love to know, but I don't know of a single one. Everyone has like, oh, well, here's a little bit, but you cannot make a full game still in any other engine that I know of with just nodes. So my only knowledge is Unreal because of that. You're trying to build a basic bidding game in Unreal, now you're confused for where exactly should you be storing stuff. That's what I say, you should watch the tutorials. Like, you either store it in the save game if you want to save the variables permanently, or in a game instance if it's temporary. Storage logic, spawning logic, and so on, not saving. Well, you put that in whatever thing that's doing the actions. Spawning logic should probably go into the thing that's spawning. Right? Storage logic should probably go into the thing that is storing the information. What is storing the information? And don't worry about being wrong and putting it into one place and then moving it later. That's fine. That comes with learning and understanding. Depending on the kind of game you're making, the answer is going to be very different. Is their fault if they use C++? They would win all the categories. I know, they missed out on 2 categories, and the third one was player's choice, which was rigged because Wuthering Waves, from what I heard, gave people things in game for voting, so very rigged.
Timeline on lockdown while Twitch reminds us that food delivery exists.
What are your streaming days and timings? Every weekday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific, I stream for about 3 hours. There is one silence where you're doing a paper on it. Yeah. You go away and all you read it when you return is gay. What happened? Guts happened. Or Gagato, as he's now been renamed to. Ability. Actually, can hear it for once. Okay, let's do same thing on the other one. So this is the shop. So this is gonna go away. Override on construction additions. Wink. Too much for India. So for you, it's a Saturday morning. If you get a doubt working late at night, you need to wake up again in order to catch me. Yeah, right now it's 7:30 p.m. here. So I'm a little far away. It's still Friday here. Okay, where is this being used? Going to internet for answers feels so sad. Asking a fellow human has so much more possibilities. You're an extrovert, aren't you? You weird extrovert. It isn't used. Do you want to delete it? But when I do search by name, I get no results. You don't belong here, Madge. No, that's a little harsh. Guess your reminder to physically abuse hit the hay again. Don't hit the hay. What has it done to hurt you? Just because it occasionally has a needle inside of it? I think that's a reason. Oh, good night, Aya. Next to no extroverts or bottoms on the screen. Hay fever. Yep. That's the type of hay. Oh no, that's the type of fever. Hay is the adjective here. Okay, I need to find a reference for this one. Okay, I need to edit this one and this one. Is it here for some reason? So I'm looking for you. Open card unlock. Unlock card. What? Oh, on that one. Okay, so this one needs to be replaced with the deck card one. Why did... Oh, okay, so just didn't have it displayed. Okay, that's fine. Here, I know where it is here. It's this one. No. And here we do the same thing. Card selection screen, the HUD. And then the only one that we need to change is the shop one. You're joking, we accept the bottoms. I mean, Guts is here, so, you know we accept the bottoms, so don't worry. So this is the shop. Okay. So now we can get rid of this variable. I don't like the fact that it says it's in use. It shouldn't be in use anywhere. But we'll find out where it's in use. It wasn't in use. We could try running to the shop. Just checking that. You've been a verse all your life? You put some respect in your name? What is a verse? Did I hit save before I tested? I don't remember. I don't remember. I will say, unrelated to that, the fact that it has now come to know that Expedition 33, I mean, this was announced, this was brought to people's attention a little bit ago, but now that they've won awards, and everyone knows that they used primarily blueprints, and finally people on the internet will stop saying to absolutely have to use C++. Now, that's probably not the case, and people will continue saying that, but there's hope. But only custom engines can make good games. True. You have to make your own engine to make a game. If you didn't make your own engine, then you didn't really make a game, did you? And if you didn't really make the hardware that your engine is playing on, you're not really a gamer at all. And if you didn't build the factory that builds the hardware, how far do you want to go? You know, it's like in Souls games. Well, you used magic. You didn't really beat the game. Okay? You used equipment. Did you really beat the game? You dodged. Did you really beat the game? You leveled up. Did you really beat the right? Like, you can continue moving that post. It doesn't matter. You continue moving the post down. Okay, so this is working. Now, is it working because it remembered all the things that I set up? It didn't remember me removing that. So what else did it not? Is this set up to? Yeah, this is the shop one. Okay. So I did save right before I killed this guy. Kill it again. Pile. Save everything. Use the mouse and aim, and you aim. You're no gamer. Yeah, I mean, seriously. And there's a clip of Co-Carnage talking about that actually a little bit ago that I thought was really good. Why is the shop not displaying anything now? Why is the shop not displaying anything? Okay, well, that's the whole point. We're fixing stuff. Okay, we're fixing stuff. Curious. Let me see if I can find that clip. See. This is Coke Harnish for anyone that doesn't know. A freaking amazing streamer. Everyone should watch him.
Is it fair to say that using summons isn't as impressive as not using summons? Absolutely. Using summons is not nearly as impressive as not using summons. Using summons makes the fights significantly easier and more bearable. That is one of the points of the system. It is far more impressive to beat a boss without summons. It is then more impressive than that to beat the boss without armor. It is then way more impressive than that to beat them as SO1. It is then way more impressive than that to do it at SO1 with a dance pad. It's way more impressive than that to do it at SO1 with a dance pad while someone's tickling you. It's way more impressive than that to do it on a dance pad while someone's tickling you with a blindfold on. It's way more impressive than that to do it while doing that on a ski board being pulled by a boat. And unless you're doing that, you're a casual.
Well said, Co. Effing casuals, am I right? No casuals allowed. Anti-aliasing is so bad on Unreal. The game was all about the effing blurry lines, not the mechanics or the feel of it. What? I assume that's sarcasm. You need to create the minerals to be a true gamer. True. Just create the world, create the planet. Just create the world. If you haven't done that, are you really making a game from scratch? Nah. Okay, so let's go back to the card shop here. So now we can figure out what's going on with this guy. Now, the other thing is here. You don't need to do this every single time. So all we need to do is oh, hold on. Unbind event from card select. I probably want to do unbind all events. Well, no. I want to unbind all events in general. Ooh, okay. I think I figured out the problem we were having. I never unbound it from the previous cards. It only unbinds it from the one I select from. So what I need to do first well, no, I guess we don't want to unbind ever. No, we never want to unbind because we just never want to run this again. That's the thing. We don't want to unbind. We want to leave it as is. The problem is we shouldn't be running this multiple times. What we should be running is just these two. And really, we just make it one. And we just put this here, new card selection. We should do one of these. And that will probably fix our problem. Maybe. Let's find out. Watch it not fix anything and only make things worse. That's where my prediction goes. Yeah. So, no discard cards. You have 2 discarded cards. We should have 4 discarded cards, and we do. That was all correct. And now, if I did selected 2 of them at once, because I wonder if what was happening really was that you can bind multiple times to the same thing. So now we have 2 here. So I'll grab 1, 2. God damn it. Nope. Why? Why? Why is it like this? Is there a way of just telling a widget to just reconstruct itself from scratch effectively? Because seriously, what I'm doing is clearly not working. Close you. We don't need you anymore. Or you. Or you. Or you. Okay, deck card. What's going on? Why is this a problem? What is happening? Construction additions. What are we doing on construct? We're clearing the card selections. We can then not hit testable, which is fine. How much do you use AI in your process to troubleshoot or generate? Well, generate nothing. Well, I mean, unless you're talking about images, then yeah, like I'm using, like all of this is AI placeholders, AI art by Midjourney, but it's all placeholders. In the end, I'm planning to replace all of that with like actual artists. I just need money for that because that is expensive. Getting hundreds of pieces of art done is expensive. And I don't have that kind of money yet. So what are we doing with these all card selections? Hold on. Let's think about this. Probably just move this here, honestly, because that's where we're re-adding it. Let's set the card info. Should be that, which is fine. There's a better way of doing this that we'll probably set up, but I want to fix the problem first. Then we do activate widget. Why do we do activate widget there? Move activate widget to here. I don't think I'm even doing, yeah, I don't do activate widget anywhere else either, so. Okay. So this is all fine. So then we have on card selected. Yet how many I have to unlock? If it is less or equal to 0, card unlock remaining invisibility, we said a collapse, that's fine. We do remove cards after selection. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Oh, wait. Remove cards after selection. Remove cards from dungeon deck. I wonder if that's... This is different. I think this is all fine, but let's double check. Go in game mode, and we're gonna need to go into the game instance. So first things first. Remove cards after selection. It removes it from the deck order and the available cards. And that's all the cards. It removes all of them from being available. Okay. I feel like... I mean, that's fine. Then we do store select a card, and then we have this remove card from dungeon card deck. Remove card from dungeon. This. It just removes it. Okay. That's all fine. Store selected card. Activate play cards by tag. Add to card collection. Which is in the game mode. Add to card collection. Yep, just adds it. All fine. That's the card collection, which is fine. Ooh. What was here? Shit. I saved. Can I undo far enough to figure out what was here originally that I accidentally deleted? Kind of important. This is the... Oh, that was the shop. Okay. So if it is not the shop, then it's the top. Otherwise, it's the bottom. Okay, so... Have we done everything? So we need to override the store selected card. So if it's not the shop, this needs to be happening in here. And store selected card. Override store selected card. Let me put this here. And then this is the shop one. Okay. Good. So that's better. So, okay. Going back here. Let's go back to store selected card. No card selected here. So this is where it happens, right? This add card to discarded. Somehow, even though it says it has 3, it's not getting the right information. And this add card to discarded is adding it to the discarded cards, which is correct, but it's somehow adding it incorrectly to the shop cards. Or sorry, it's adding it incorrectly to the discarded cards too, I guess. Yeah. So why is it adding it incorrectly? How is it breaking? We're checking all of the cards from the all card section and removing the one card we don't need. Let's do a print string. This should ever only print 2. Yep. Only thing you should ever print is 2. No matter how many cards I choose. Okay. We get 3. Why? We got 2 that time. Why did we get 3? Wait. Okay, so my guess is because we couldn't remove here. So this will print true if one or more items were removed. This should always print true. If it's not printing true, that means we're somehow not doing this right.
Twitch needs to eat too. Pausing for the ad feast.
We'll know if it's true after the ads. Hey, Stormer, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday. Ooh. It's less than 2 weeks till Christmas. Speaking of which, I will be gone during that time. I mentioned it before, but I probably a good idea to remind people that I will be gone for Christmas. I will be gone 24th, 25th, 26th for sure, which is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of Christmas. And I'll also be gone on the 29th, which is the Monday. Why can't I? Let's do one of these. So Christmas is on Thursday here. So I will be gone 24th, 25th, 26th, which is I normally stream. And I'll also be gone Monday the 29th. So, because I'm flying out on Christmas morning, I need to prepare. So I'll definitely be gone here, not streaming. Because I'm flying out really early, so I'm going to sleep really early. Because I'm going to fall asleep at 7 p.m. Wow, that's early. Just woke up at 10 p.m. Well, that's not that much of sleep, to be fair. Probably be up all night. Yeah, I mean, thankfully you only got 3 hours, so it shouldn't be super bad, but yeah, it'll probably mess up your sleep. Most likely I will stream Monday, Tuesday here at my normal time. And then I don't know if I will stream on the 30th. I will probably be streaming here. I will. I won't be streaming when it's New Year's on my time, but I'll probably stream. Maybe, I don't know, maybe. Do I stream here? I don't know. It depends. If I end up not streaming here, I'll probably not stream here either. Just because I feel like nobody's gonna be at the stream to celebrate freaking New Year's. So, because I'm gonna be streaming from 6:30 to 9:30 as always, which goes through multiple time zones of New Year's. And I feel like probably guys probably don't want to celebrate it watching me do game dev. So what I might do is be gone from the 24th till the 1st. I will still have a video up on the 28th, which is the Sunday. It might not be a PCG video. It might be like a bonus one. I have been thinking about editing the Halloween stream that I did, or the scary game that I did, and just posting that up as a little extra thing for the holidays. So I'll probably be gone from Christmas Eve till New Year's. Maybe. Again, maybe. But definitely, this is 100%. But after that, it's these 2 days are question marks. Hey, Revolutionary, we're coming in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. You'll be setting off fireworks, hoping not to lose fingers. Please don't lose fingers. Like, if you want to lose a body part, like, you can lose some toes, okay? I will allow you to lose toes if you have to lose digits, okay? It's better to lose them on your feet than on your hands, I think. Can we go with that compromise? If you have to, go with feet. Pinky toe first. Okay? That is the least useful one. See how you like it, and then go from there. False. The fact that it just said false is very bad. So, why is it saying false? Selected card info. Why can't I? Just want to search for. Oh, because it's an input. On card selected. Which is also input here. Store selected card. Which is here, which goes from here. Okay, there's selected card info, which is from on card selected. Okay, so here it's not getting the right information. Or it's somehow different when we populate it. So what I think I need to do is change this. Let's change this setup so it doesn't require this mess. Well, I mean, all it would do is change this. Get card at index. So what I want to do is, okay, oops, there you go. You watched how fireworks are made earlier today. Even those markers were so careful they didn't want to set them off early. Seems far too volatile. Oh yeah, fireworks are not something you want to play around with and mess around with. It you could definitely lose digits with fireworks. In fact, I'm pretty sure people die on 4th of July in America because of fireworks, or at least get injured. Deaths on 4th of July from fireworks. Yeah, it's an insane amount. In Alabama, 6 people suffered injuries after a pontoon boat modified some fireworks. California, 1 person died. 8-year-old girl died, which is horrible. Not like the one person before it wasn't horrible either, but you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, they're not. Another person died. Yeah, this is all for 4th of July. So instead of getting card at index, I could get a random card and then automatically remove it. Card, random unlocked card. Okay. So this is what we need to change. Let's do these. Okay. We have the random deck order, but I want to just get a random card in general. And then just remove it from, because this, I'm not going to probably use this. I'm just going to use available cards. I'm probably just going to remove this random deck order in general. And then just remove it from available cards after doing this. To do get available cards. Then we do a random. I went to a local variable. And then we do a remove here. And then we just return. And then, oh, we need to check if it's valid. So here we can do a true if one or more. If it was true, then we do that. Otherwise, false. And if it's true, we just return this. In the last year in the Netherlands, next year it's illegal in the whole country. It makes sense why, but I hope that it being illegal in a country doesn't make it, because I don't know. I think it still means that it can still be done just by professionals. Just can't be done by the masses, which I think is fine. So you can go still enjoy fireworks, just you're not the one setting them off. Hey, Hobo Paladin, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. One of those fireworks stands in your town that were closed down waiting for holiday blew up. Nobody around it though? Oh, thankfully. After like 20 hours, you finally able to find a way to make the camera work like you wanted in Unreal Engine. You found no computers, and the AI tried to fool you with false solutions? Oh no. What were you trying to do, out of curiosity, with the camera? You haven't installed that AI in 5.7? Good. Don't bother. Just don't even bother. Okay, remove after card selection I think is no longer going to be needed. Because we're already removing it. Automatically when we get access to it. Oh, you know what the problem is here? This might be a we'll find out. We'll find out. It needs to only generate it when... Okay, I'm gonna need to make some changes. That's fine. Removing that. Doing that. So if we don't choose them, we need to have a way of keeping them on the screen. That's fine. You heard it was more of a documentation search instead of a helpful UI. I mean, that's being very, very generous. Jesus Christ. You're being extremely generous with those terms. Documentation implies there's documentation. Searching nothing is searching nothing. You try to make 3 things happen at the same time when you press a button. Basically, spring arm camera rotation, character rotation, and another thing. Every time you solve one issue, it broke another one. So... there was a thing with Expedition 33 where they explained what they did. They used, which I thought was pretty clever, the sequencer. So I don't really care much for the sequencer, to say lightly, but if you make it all in sequencer, you could do camera movements and other things happening at the same time. And you just tell the sequencer to play, and it will do all those things in sequence together at once. That might be the nice solution for you. So whenever you need to do something, you just hit play on that sequence, and it does the camera movement, and it does whatever else you need. So we store this, but we only want to do this if this is not empty, or this is empty rather. Then do this. Then basically populate it with new stuff. Otherwise, it should have been already populated. Okay. So that should be okay. And then on store card selected, right, we do the clear here. And we do it also, well, we do it instead of here. We're doing store card selected. We do it here. We want it in both directions. Oh, check it out. Yeah. You did that before. It was trying. It was a spring armor that was causing troubles. Now it's time to add combat and HP and loot, the fun stuff. Nice. Why were you doing cameras before all of that, though? Oh, that's a stupid question. What? Yeah, it stays. And if we add another one, we got a new one. Nice. So we just killed several functions and simplified things, which is great. Yeah, so again, if I did it one at a time, okay, discard cards has nothing now. Great. And cards in deck also didn't remove it. Okay, good start, good start. So nothing is working now. That's fantastic. Why is nothing now working? Oh, because I'm doing clear here, which is happening. Oh. So what I want to do then is probably move this here. Haven't even started your Unreal project? What do you mean? Some assets and environment stuff downloaded, but you're trying to figure out this inverse kinematics thing? That is already starting your project. You already started it. Yeah, you're already doing it. It's not as easy as just retargeting your Unreal Mani because you have creatures with 4 legs and tails. Yeah, you have to do custom stuff. AI says everything is easy. Don't trust the AI. Procedural rigging, which is basically what that is yeah, not simple. You like to prepare the systems and stuff you need before you add the base gameplay. Oh, that's fair. If that's how you enjoy working, yeah. Go nuts. It's not two nuts. Single nut only. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that is working. So now we check when we select multiple, and we'll see that this probably breaks, but maybe not. For once. That looks correct. Did I do it? Did I fix it properly? You've been getting Pokemon card game for a while. You had rotating collectible cards you could find in the world. It looked pretty neat and real. Wait, what do you mean you were? Hold on, have you stopped working on that? Perchance Culling Strike. So 2 red, 2 blue, and white and pink. 2 red, 2 blue, white and pink. Oh! It finally is working correctly. Oh. Which means this is working correctly. Your approach is also rather unique since you have had 15-20 years of learning to draw, graphic design, 2D, 3D, sculpting, and so on. So you probably have a stronger visual library than others. So while your approach might work for you, it won't work well for everyone for sure. Oh, that's true for everything. There is no one thing that works for everyone. If there was, there would be no other ways of doing it because there would be no point of making them. Yes. Oh, and then look, it's red. It's correctly red. And then I have the information. Oh, yes. Oh, splitting it up and then going from there was such a great idea. Good job, mate. That's how we fix issues. And that's how we figured out that now I had to move this here. Yay! It was your second project ever. It was neat. You were doing everything manually. You had just a test of your capabilities in your mind. Nice. It's good, very good. Seems you almost have a full game. Almost. Very far from it, but I mean, it's definitely playable. The problem is there's also a freaking fatal error that happens in my packaged build that I don't know how to solve. Actually, I did update, so there was an update for Visual Studio. Over the weekend, if I don't forget, I might just end up doing it on Monday. Because there's some stuff I need to do with the widget stuff anyway for updating to 5.7. I will update to 5.7 project and try to repackage the entire thing and see if the crash stuff persists. Because the last stuff I was waiting on was DLSS and all of those stuff. And finally, DLSS. Boy, 5.7 is out. So all of the stuff I was waiting for 5.7 is out now. So I'll finally be upgrading to 5.7. Probably come either over the weekend or Monday. We'll update to 5.7. See how it goes. You forgot what you did your old PC to make that work. You remember you had to download some stuff first, install Visual Studio or something? Yeah, you gotta install Visual Studios, and it's a whole thing. You felt very lucky working your old PC. I mean, packaging is the one time you have to install Visual Studio and other coding stuff. If only even that wasn't needed. I just wish the packaging stuff gave better error logging, really. That's really mainly it. If it gave better error logging, that'd be all I needed. Okay, so I'm gonna go into the here. So this just says sets the text of the text header to this. But since I can't modify this. What's it called? Text header. I can't just modify this in here. Why? I can clearly select it because it's from the parent. But why can't I just set the value of a variable and just see all my variables? What I could try doing is show inherited variables. And then I could probably go to, let me just search text header. What? There it is. Text header none. Why can't I set it?
Ads detected. Pausing for capitalism.
Goddamn capitalism. The variable exposed? It shouldn't need to be exposed as a child. But apparently in widgets it does, so whatever. I'll just keep it as is, which is just using a set text thing. That's fine. It's fine. The thing that I probably will need to... I don't need this in my unlock screen. I don't need this in my shop either. I probably should kill this. There's no reason for it here. Because I already killed it inside of the dungeon. I'm pretty sure. I don't think I need that information here. Oh no, I still have it here. Well, if I have it here, then I might as well keep it. I thought I removed this. This is like your current total. This is what you're currently collecting in the dungeon. I don't know why I have this here. I removed it from here, that's right. We'll see. Right, so I think the plan event is to also put the deck builder as a location here. So the deck builder will actually be like an actual location instead of just pressing tab. And in terms of the location in the world, it'll be right between the place where you get new cards and where you can upgrade things. So you can upgrade the amount of card slots you have here and then go to the card shop, or upgrade the boss, get new cards and go to the deck builder, I mean. So this will be where it'll be. The only thing is, and then on the main one, right? So right now, tab is the deck builder. So instead of this, what we'll have is your, like, just your stats, like your character stats or stuff like that, as well as your abilities and information about your weapon and your attack information, things of that nature. So you're like your starting health, you're like your base health, base damage, base, whatever. And then maybe will be on the left or on the right, and on the other side will be here's all your weapon stuff, which I think will be good. Did I ever finish rebinding the keys? Actually, double check. Controller on. That was me. Controls. Yes, I did. I do card 2 from deck and card 2 from starting cards. Yep. So pretty much all of the UI ones are rebindable now. I might change this from UI to like deck builder, and then general UI, and then. But for now, this is fine. For now, this is fine. Okay. I didn't expect to finish that or have that work. So the next thing is, do we? Trying to think what's the best thing to start. Let me just confirm with this. I think we did all of this. Oh, right. That was the next thing I was going to do. This damn thing. Because we made this automatic. And we want to do this. Oh, speaking of, if I just open this with nothing, nothing selected, the first one, as you saw, is selected. Even though I press right, well, now it's fine. But if I do it the first time, the very first time, if I press right, oh, why is it fine now? It wasn't fine just a second ago. Down. No. Well, now it's fine. Oh, it's when I go with a mouse. So when I go with a mouse, this stays selected from the controller until I hover over it. So I want to fix that. How do we fix that? Something you'll be doing probably this time. Parent and child for creatures. Last project was its own blueprint. So much repeating. Yeah. Make functions. Child actors is great. I mean, you just watched me do child widgets. Right? So so I just broke I broke up one widget into multiple children. So that way I don't have to have all the logic in one, and it's just much easier for me to like, okay, this is of this one. And then that's it. That's this version. I have the same thing for the cards themselves. It's great. It really helps. Set up the player character and have an enemy blueprint and inherit from it. That way, enemies get their own HP and such. Instead of don't set it up on the player character and have enemies inherit from the player. do what I did, which is have a main like parent character class, and then have the enemies inherit from it and the player inherit from it. And then each individual enemy can inherit from the enemy class. So that way, all of them will have damage being done to them probably the same way. So you can put that in the very top one. But for example, things like your controls and things like that, if you're putting them in the player, or like if the player can dash but the enemies can't dash, right? You don't want enemies inheriting that. So you could separate things out when it's just for the player or just for the enemies, and you could split it up to be just everyone, which is on the main parent. That's what I did, and super nice, super easy then to maintain everything. Yeah, I have so effectively, right, it's the base, then player, and then from the base also is enemy. So right, like on enemy, you'd like put the like the AI controller or whatever, you know, things of that nature that don't matter for the player. For the player, you'll put in like the maybe the controls. If you don't want to put it on the player controller, and you can just put it there. If it's a single player game, it doesn't matter. Like if you're only controlling one player, then it doesn't matter. If you're controlling multiple players, then yeah, put it on the controller class. And then from here, you can be like, oh yeah, this is enemy A and B. Or you can do also then from enemy, you could be like boss type enemy. And then from here, it'll be like boss A, or this is just regular enemy A. Okay. And then you just, you know, if you need to have an everything goes here, player specific goes here, enemy, all enemies go here, boss specific goes here, and you have all your versions. It's very easy. You can just make use of overriding functions. Overriding functions is the best. Like if you need to have something happen in a child in a specific location, this is what I do. I don't know if this is the best way of doing it, but this is how I decided to do it at one point, and it works great for me, which is you just can create on the parent a function that you want executed at a certain location. So for example, I want something happening on construct, and I want it to happen here. This is a new card selection, and I want it to happen this thing. This function on the parent is empty. Nothing's in it. But every single child of it is overriding it with their own custom stuff. But because of that, I know that every child is going to have it run here in this specific location. So instead of override the entire function, I make a new function and override that, which runs at a specific location. So you can have basically overriding part of a function with a child, which I don't know if that's the normal way of people do it, but that's the way I figured out how to do it, and it's been working amazingly for me. So. On Unreal can command local files and apps, so you can make an Unreal project that is basically a PC shell. Create your own PC how you want it by simulating it. Probably, but that sounds complicated. I do everything strange, but it seems to work. Yeah, sounds about right. That is the correct way you learned as well? Okay, cool. I'm glad. Yeah, I didn't see anyone doing this or talking about this. This is just what I came up with at the time. So I'm glad to hear that I'm not the only one that's crazy enough to do that. Okay, so this is all working. Let's go search, right? That was the next thing I said. So this search section, we need to rework entirely. I want to be able to automatically have this populate all the keywords I have that can be searched by, which should be doable. And then I want to also have it populate the tiers, and then I just want it to be automatic. And then anything else we can add later. And so then it'll be just one, I guess it'll be like one thing, and it'll be a checkbox. This one has a yes, no, or any. That's the other thing. So keywords, I need a drop down of yes, no, or any, because you might want to have the keyword specifically, not have the keyword specifically, or not care about the keyword. So we want a drop down one. For tiers, it should be just a checkbox. But for keywords, I want to specify like, hey, which one? Default will be any, obviously. Also, I just realized you said you do everything strange, not I do everything strange. Hey, both are true. Using this well makes you 10 times more efficient, as well as solves all future headaches. Or, well, it doesn't solve all future headaches, but some, yeah. For the search feature, do you have search terms inside of data table or something? No, what do you mean search terms? There's not search terms. I can search already. For example, if I search crit, I get crit chance up, crit damage up, and then here's the only 2 crits. If I crit DAW, I search for crit and things that have DA anywhere. So it's this or this. If I did critical, right? Same thing. I believe if we did exclamation point, is actually I thought I set up something. It's at the end. If I have an exclamation mark at the end, then it specifically searches for critical dot, like all together versus separate. This is individually, so I can search, for example, give me things with critical and damage as 2 separate searches. So then anything that has the word damage, or let's do like spell. So this has spell, and these have the word critical. But if I wanted to do specifically critical spell as a search, doesn't come up with anything. Obviously, this is only keyboard only searching, right? You won't be able to do this on a controller, which is why I still want you to be able to filter at least on the controller as well. You can still filter here. For example, I could say, I don't think this one works anymore. I think I broke it. Yeah, this is broken, so it doesn't work anymore. But I want it to be fully usable controller or keyboard, obviously. So we'll have it be selectable for tier and keywords. Obviously, I cannot put in a key. I'm not going to put in a virtual keyboard. You made a virtual keyboard on your last project, took a while. If there is a way of integrating a virtual keyboard, then I might do it. Like an easy way. Like if there's like a something I can grab on Fab or something that has a virtual keyboard set up, and maybe I can just customize the aesthetic of it, we can talk. But I really don't want to do a custom virtual keyboard. The other problem with the virtual keyboard is when I translate it to other languages, that keyboard needs to update to other languages. So yeah, that sounds like not easy. Because obviously all the text gets updated to the other language. And if they're not using just the English alphabet, then yeah. Like if I translated to Japanese, I needed to be able to type Japanese. And if it pops up a keyboard, that better have Japanese characters on it. And like work the way you would expect, so. Most likely I'm not doing that. I mean, 28 buttons, alphabet plus space and enter. Backspace 2. Yeah, like if you're going just pure English, like that'll work. As soon as you try translating it and localizing it, which I am thinking ahead for. Oh boy. It's gonna be a thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and start setting up the search, probably. Let's go you. So we have this one. Struct. So this is the basic one. Just has the name and then a checkbox. Now, I could hard code this because it's only for the different tiers. It's only for 3 tiers, and the tiers are hard coded anyway. Guess you're rude or unthoughtful? No. I don't think that means either one of those things. Unless you're thinking about specifically making sure your game is going to be localized, which is a whole thing that not every solo dev even does. It's fine. You're completely normal and fine. Let's go here and let's break this. So I'm gonna break this all because it's all broken anyway. So this whole right box is gonna go away. This horizontal box is gonna go away. Right, and we can just do this. Car tier 1. Car tier 2. Car tier 3. We'll have the reset and search as well, which is fine. This is, I'm going to rename this to tier, card tier section. Duplicate it and then call this one keyword section. And this one we need populated automatically. And oh boy, I broke so many things. Yeah, so the whole, let's just kill the custom navigation right now. Where do I even have the custom navigation on? Here, so button. We'll just set it to all to escape for now. And these are all escape. Good. Okay. and then we just kill it, do custom navigation. Oh. Oh. Why are these get left checkbox? No, get right option. Load selected search, reset selected search, ignore drop down override. Start with this. What is complaining here now? On selection change, drop down unstackable. Yeah, that's gone. This is all changing. Ignore drop down or kill you as well. Okay. Good. I guess I might as well turn off the controller. You honestly, it never occurred to you that there were other languages than English when making your game? You did very good to make sure PC, Xbox, Switch, and PlayStation have their own buttons. Nice. But only English speakers, damn it. Play it on wherever you want, but only if you speak English. I want to get all the things. So we could probably do a... There's no way of me just getting automatically all of the gameplay tags inside of something, right? As in... I'm trying to think if there's a way of me to do it automatically. What I can do is get data table row names. This is probably, I mean, this is going to be loaded anyway. Or, no, get a data table row, just in general. Data table row is be card. I can pick any one of them. Doesn't matter which one. And then I can do keyword gameplay tags. Because here, this is all of the gameplay tags of that cards can have. It's not a great way of doing it. Could I do... What does the default type have? Actually, maybe I don't even need that. If I just have a variable here that's empty. Yeah, I have the keyboard gameplay tags, but they're not populated. That's the thing. Oh, but neither are the other ones. No, neither are the other ones. No, this won't work. So we need to have all gameplay tags, all keyword gameplay tags of a type wow, how just blank on the name of it. Gameplay tag. I was typing game tag instead of gameplay tag. Gameplay tag container. And then here, we can just go in and under here, you select all of them. Now, I wonder if there is an automated way of doing this. Let's find out. In Unreal Engine 5, I have gameplay tags inside of cards.x. Is there a way using blueprints to just get a gameplay tag container that has everything inside of cards.x? Is that possible? Let's find out. Get gameplay tags manager found under gameplay tags category, then call request gameplay tag children under it. Get gameplay tags manager. Is that actually a thing? Let's find out. Get gameplay tags. Nope. Nope. It didn't search. Oh, it said it searched. But under gameplay tags category, then call. If you don't need to filter an existing container, use filter gameplay tag container. You know what? I don't see. In the right click menu. Let's see if it can fix itself. There isn't one, yeah, so right click on the blueprint, request gameplay tag children. Request. Nope, that's also nothing.
The ads have awakened. Initiating the emergency pause protocol.
Seems like there is not a way. That's basically what I'm getting from this. Because typically, if there is a way, it would have found it pretty quick. It's taking a while to search this time, so maybe we'll give it this last try. Oh, it's searching some more. After this, I'll take a look under. Actually, while this is still going, let's just. If I just search gameplay tag here. Check as tag. This container, no. Get all actors of class matching tech query, no. Number of gameplay tags in container. Get owned gameplay tags, nope. No, no, no. Make a little gameplay tag, matching tag. I don't think there is one. I told it. Create a new C++ class. What is the point? No, go away. Got it. So yeah, I have to do it. Put it in manually. It's fine. But then what we can do here is, not switch on gameplay tags. I need to break the container. Then we do 8 for each loop. And then for each loop, we need to create a widget. And the widget is going to be of... hold on. Where's my... Oh, I didn't create a widget for the drop-down version. Oh, it's fine. We can test it with this. We can test it with this one. Test it with this one, and then we can do set filter name. Is that the best what we have? I don't have a function for it. Now I need to do set text or get filter name and then set text. Get filter name. Set text. Yeah, this is fine for now. And then here we need to do a get simplified gameplay tag name. And this is going to go in here. And if I decompile... Oh, well, I also need to add it to the category. 4 of your cats had babies in 2 days. Math is crazy. Now, 4 of your cats, as in just 2 cats had babies 2 days. Or do you mean there's 4 of your cats because you're just not counting the father here? Because either way, that's a lot of cats. In either case, there's still a lot of cats. Four cats had babies with about 3 to 4 babies each. It's a lot of cats. There we go. And so this is now auto-populating. So we just need to change this to be slightly different. So if I just duplicated this, and this is going to be search filter, instead of tier, this is going to be keyword. And then here on this one, I need to change this to a drop down. What's the drop down called? It's not a drop down. I hate that song called a drop down. The hell is it called? I never remember it. Combo box, I think, is what it's called. Where's the text? What? Is it on this one? Where? Did the old cold push them out? He got cold here in Texas a few days, and the coldest time. They starved having them? Oh no. Hopefully they're okay. E5 widget drop down menu. Combo box. Is that what it's called? Yeah, so it is a combo box. So but wait. Why am I not seeing where to put the information in? Oh, it's... No? What? I don't see this content thing. Mine has... What? There's this content. Oh, am I blind? I'm blind, aren't I? There's content. It's under style. But it's all the way in the bottom. Why was it used to be on top and now it's all the way in the bottom? Well, that's why I couldn't find it. It's right there. Okay. Any... yes. No. Selection option. Any. Any. And we'll just have this on selection changed. This is going away. So checkbox selection state change. This is going to be drop. Oh, do we care about the drop down state change? We don't really care about drop down state changed because we're not immediately filtering. But this probably doesn't even matter. I just need to get the drop downs selection. It's probably fine. Probably fine. But the main thing is here, I'm also going to add a function. Set text. Or set filter name. I wanted this. And here we don't want this pre-construct. We don't need it. Okay. So now we can. Okay, we have a slight problem. We'll deal with that problem in a second. Set filter name. It's in here. If I compile now, ooh, okay, and compile again. Surprisingly, it hasn't had any issues, but this needs to be aligned to the right. It's not. Why is it not? Do I do fill? Okay, fill makes it align to the right. Okay, good. I need to change the text. I really need to change the font of all this. I think you just need to change the default font. I need to make it, I think I want to make it the same font I use inside of my videos. When I show the Patreon supporters. In this tutorial, I'll be showing or to paint in wherever we'd like. So if you want to make a nice curated room and you don't want to you can't like
place things, this is
scrub
a
here.
great way of doing it.
Of course, this is not procedurally generated layout, but a lot of times you
Where
want
is
to
it?
have it make sense
Is it
where
on
I
here?
want it to go. So we can have some nice fell down or to paint. Project files for this will be available on my Patreon, where you can
Here.
join these wonderful. So I'm thinking of making it this font. There's one character that it didn't know, but this font is legible, and it supports even Asian characters. So it pretty much supports. It's like the Roboto one that supports like all sorts of stuff. It's a lot smaller and thinner. So for the descriptions of cards, I think that would work better. I just need to find what font that is. And then, but this is for. To be fair, I want that for the cards. I probably don't want it here. So really what I want to do is probably just change the size of these, honestly. I just change the size, because this is not using anything custom, right? Let's just change the font, honestly. Common rich. Oh, it is it's a text box. It is a rich text. Never mind. Where's the text stuff? Yeah, it's here. Card text formatting. I need to change, give it a new one. Instead of card text formatting, I need to do like a UI text formatting or something. Yeah. You almost forgot to come back before the stream ended. You're downloading asses. It's all good. You're good. Don't worry. So let's go ahead and duplicate this, and I'll call this UI text formatting. And then this one, and then we'll just kill all of these. And then we can change this default from 40 to like 32. Makes it considerably smaller. I can go here as well. Edit. And then we want to do the same thing here. Which just makes it feel a lot better. Can I make this smaller? I can make it smaller this way. Which isn't terrible. I could have it be still bigger, but just give it padding probably. So it's not quite as thin. And then probably padding on the right as well. Right, that just feels better in terms of that just feels better in terms of how it fits. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. So if we take a look at it in game, okay, now it's considerably smaller. We need to set the width of this back. It's probably want the full width, or I make the search drop down smaller. Let's go to, okay, these anymore. Don't need you or you or you. Let's go to Electric Avenue. And then we can take a look at not the search box. We want the deck builder, because we want to take a look at you. How wide are you? You have a size box across everything, 500. So, if I take an overlay here, or I take everything below it, which is in the vertical box, wrap that with a size box, and then do one of these. Okay. I think maybe we do want to remove the not having go all the way to the right. Although maybe just remove the little search icon. I don't know. Because it feels now, it just feels too wide. You wonder where Electric Avenue was? Probably Los Angeles. That seems like something from Los Angeles. Might have been where all the light bulbs were made. That could be also the case. Yeah. It's either where all the light bulbs were made, or where all the light bulbs went when they were stolen. Damn thieves. What jerks, stealing all the nice light bulbs. So this is 40. So if we made this instead 460. Uh, 450? I thought it was, oh, I didn't look at the padding. That was probably it. That's better. I feel like that's better. It still gives a lot of room on the right here, so maybe I have it even smaller, or maybe I just have it be a little off from the edges, really. So we could just make it off from the edges a bit. So if we did like 10 here and then 10 here, 20. And we can make it closer by doing this. And then we could have, you know, it could be a design there that would make it look better. Right? It would have like a little design on the sides or something. So then we can do like full size here. Let's do 20, sure. Right? Just if it has something, it needs to be a different color. Dear God, it needs to be a different color. But right, we can get away with a little bit of stuff here. Or I can just make it a little narrower to make it feel like less of cramped in. But if I put like a design there, now it feels a little bit better. Yeah. I guess we still need this button. This button's still good. That's where you click on to do a filter. I think that's not bad. I think the color is terrible, but the setup for it isn't the worst. I like orange, but dark orange never looks good. There's like a fire station that's been going for like 100 years. Never turns out. Oh yeah, I've heard of it. I forget where it is. Is it in San Francisco? Or somewhere around there? Yes, Centennial. Or Centennial. Yeah, Livermore, California. Yeah. It's not San Francisco, but I was right in California. I was close. I was close. Okay. So Monday we will go ahead and actually make this usable and not look like garbage. Probably, maybe, hopefully, that'll be the plan for Monday. So it says California. Yeah, I just looked it up. I just remember hearing about it like at a young age. I think from one of the classes probably, and then I learned it was in California. And for some reason, I think it's nearby San Francisco, which is why I remembered it. I don't remember if I've ever seen it myself, but it'll still be there probably. The main thing you have to take away from this is they don't make them like they used to, which is very literally true. Bulbs are not made the way they used to be made. But to be fair, also, if that bulb in your house was as bright as that bulb, you'd also be replacing it a long time ago. So, you know, but that is going to do it for tonight. I guess this week. Exciting video coming Sunday. If you missed the little preview of it, go check it out at the beginning of this live stream video. I showed it off. Otherwise, Sunday the tutorial comes. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're new here, considering dropping a subscription on YouTube or a follow on Twitch. And I'll be back on Monday for some more fun and games. Have a good night, everyone. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.